All right, let's jump right in. You've got music and you've got drama. I mean, these are two absolute giants of human expression, right? Each one, on its own, can make us laugh, cry, or feel on top of the world. But have you ever really stopped to think about how they actually talk to each other? Well, today, we're pulling back the curtain on their secret partnership. Now, at first glance, you might think they're from totally different planets. Music, it's all about sound, melody, rhythm. It hits you in a way you can't quite put into words. And drama, that's the world of words, of physical action, of plot and character. Each one has its own unique toolkit, its own way of telling a story and making us feel something. It's like they're both trying to get to the same place, the human heart, but taking completely different roads.
But is that really the whole story? Are they truly two separate worlds? Or, as we're going to dig into today, are they actually tangled up in this deep, secret partnership, using the exact same playbook to grab our attention and not let go?
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at how they both orchestrate emotion. Then we'll see how they tell stories using time itself. After that, we'll check out the shared tools they use to build characters and worlds. And finally, we'll talk about the art of collaboration that's at the heart of both. Okay, first up, orchestrating emotion. This is really the most fundamental connection between them. You could call it the shared soul of sound and stage. Because at the end of the day, this is their main job. Both of these art forms are built from the ground up to forge an immediate, powerful, emotional connection with you, the audience. They are, for all intents and purposes, conductors of feeling, channeling everything from joy and sorrow to love and rage right into our experience. And this quote just nails the unique power of music. It doesn't need language. It gives us what the source here calls a visceral connection. You know what I'm talking about, that huge, swelling crescendo that gives you goosebumps, or just a single, lonely piano note that breaks your heart. Now, drama gets to that same place, but it uses actors, dialogue, and plot to pull you in and create that same kind of immersive, emotional world.
So, let's build on that. Both of these art forms are absolute masters of one specific dimension: time. They literally use the forward march of time as their canvas to paint a story and guide us through it. And this is so cool. They follow the same basic structure. Whether you're a composer writing a symphony or a playwright writing a script, you're shaping a journey over time. You build tension. Musically, that might be with a series of rising, frantic notes. Dramatically, it's a conflict that keeps getting bigger. Then you create a climax, the loudest, most powerful moment in the music, or the huge turning point in the play. And finally, you offer resolution, a return to a calm harmony or the final conclusion of the story. It's the exact same journey, just told in two different languages.
So we've got shared emotion and we've got a shared narrative structure. But what about the actual tools they use to get the job done? Well, it turns out their toolkits for creating characters and worlds, they're surprisingly similar. Let's start with this really key musical idea, the leitmotif. Basically, it's a short, recurring musical phrase that works like a theme song for a specific character, a place, or even an idea. Think of the two ominous notes for the shark in Jaws. That's a leitmotif. Or the heroic brass theme for Superman. You hear those notes, and you immediately know who's on screen. It's like a musical name tag. And here's where it gets just fascinating. Drama does the exact same thing, just with different tools. That triumphant musical theme for a hero? That's the direct equivalent of a character's signature catchphrase. A villain's dark, ominous chord has the same function as their signature evil laugh or a specific gesture they always make. Even a theme for a place in music is like a symbolic prop that keeps showing up on stage. Both are using these recurring signals to build identity and layer in meaning. And it goes way beyond just characters. Music on its own can paint an entire scene, what the source calls a sonic landscape, just with sound. Then drama comes along and takes that idea, integrating sound design and music to build these rich, theatrical soundscapes. It's what makes the world on stage feel real, complete, and emotionally charged. Okay, let's get to our final point. Let's look at how these art forms are actually brought to life. Because here, once again, we find this deep, shared DNA, the incredible power of the ensemble. Think about an orchestra, right? You've got dozens of musicians, a conductor, a composer's score. All these different skills have to sync up perfectly to create one unified sound. Well, a theatrical production is exactly the same. You've got actors, a director, lighting designers, costume designers, a playwright. All of them have to collaborate seamlessly to create a collective work of art that is so much bigger and more powerful than anything any one of them could do alone. So, when you put it all together,
The shared way they handle emotion, the parallel story structures, the similar tools for building characters and worlds, and that collaborative spirit, you really start to see it for what it is. It's this mesmerizing dance between sound and story, a partnership where each art form makes the other one stronger.
Which really leaves us with one final thought. When it's all over and the curtain falls, what sticks with you? Which echoes longer in your memory? The note that was played or the word that was spoken? Maybe, just maybe, the real answer is that you can't actually separate them at all.